तुमादिदेवः पुरुषः पुराणः तुमस्य विश्वस्य परम निधानम वेत्तासि वेद्यम च परम च धाम त्वया ततं विश्वमनंत रूप वायु यमः अग्निवर्णः शशांकः प्रजापतिस्त्वं प्रपितामहस्य नमो नमस्तेस्तु सहस्रकृत्वा पुनश्च भूयोऽपि नमो नमस्ते। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचारूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानंदम श्रीकृष्णं वंदे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वंदे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरे परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः गोविंदाय नमो नमः। In last session, I have described in chapter number 7 Gyan Vigyan Yoga, and now in this session I will describe about chapter number 8 of the Bhagwadgita, Aksarbramhayoga. The ultimate in this destructible entity in this universe is called Brahma, and the part of Brahma is called Jivatma. In spirituality, he is called nature, the karma that produces. All being is unique, therefore it is called karma. Arjuna asked two questions in the starting of this chapter: Kim tat brahma, kim adhyatmam, kim karma purushottam, adhibhutam cha kim, proktamai daivam kim uchyate, adhyagya katham kotra, dehe smani madhusudam, prayar kale cha katham, ज्ञेयोषि नियतात्मा भी. Sri Bhagavan said that Aksharam Brahma Paramam Swabhavodhyatma Muchyate Bhut Bhavod Bhavakaro Visarga Karmi Sangita Adhibhutam Charo Bhava Pursascha Chai Daivatam Adhyagya Aham Matra Dehe Bhratam Upar. Everything you are seeing in this world is going to be generated and destroyed. That is all substance, all perishable virtue. He is called Adhibhut, and Prajapati Brahma is called Adhidev. All the beings in the world have their presence in my body. That is, I am present in the body of all living, being the name of Adhyagya. Death is certain in this world. It is difficult task to remember me at the time of death, but the person who remembers me abandons this perishable body. I only receive that in the end, that is the time of death. A person remembers the same feeling that he has remembered throughout his life. Therefore, man should try to remember me in every time. Antkale mameo स्मरण मुक्त्वा कलेवरम या प्राति सम्मद्भावम याति नास्तत्र संशयः यम यम वाप स्मरण भावम तस्त्यन्ते कलेवरम तम तमे वयति कौन्तेय सदा तद भावो भाविता. A man who has surrendered mind and intellect to me and in my form, virtue, influence, power, etc., and has forgotten the worldly matters, of course, I get that person after death. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam nusmar yuddha cha mayyarpit mano buddhi mam ev esas asanshayam. O Arjun, God is a form of light, and the practice of meditation should be removed from the practice of meditation of the word. One who meditates on the divine with the mind not known in the word, God surely attains it. God has innumerable qualities. He knows everything. All beings have a beginning, is going to control everyone. It is subtle to subtle, produces the nurtures all. The God is subject beyond the matter of intellect, and intellect is very light. And it is very light like the sun, and is formed for ignorance. The man who meditates on such a God at the time of death for receiving the soul and the midst of the Bhakti, with his mind going nowhere, attains the supernatural God. Yadaksharam ved vido vadanti vishanti yadyato vita ragaha yadi chanto brahmacharya muchareti tatte padam sangrahena pravachyaya. सर्वद्वाराणि संयम में मनो हृदय निरुद्ध च मूर्धन्याधायात्मना प्राणमय स्थितो हो योग धारणम. ओमित्यक्षरम ब्रह्म व्याहरण माम अनुस्मरण या प्राति रजंदेहम सायाति परमाम गतिम सायाति परमाम गतिम. By restraining all the gates in the body, the mind in your heart, and stabilizing the soul in the head, you should be in yoga concept. And pranav means Omkar. Pranav means Omkar. From the pronouns me one letter Brahma, doing on which contemplates Brahma at the time of death, that too attains ultimate God. O Arjun, the person who is devotee of me should think uniquely and remember me constantly. I readily become available to such a devotee. This is the easiest process of interviewing God. By doing this, one gets freedom from this eternal world and does not have to be born again. Ananyacheta satatam yo mam smart nityasya tasyaham sulbha parth nityaktasya yogina mamupete punarjarma dukhalayam shashvatam napnuvanti mahatmanaha sansiddhim paramapgata. There are innumerable folk in this universe. There are also many heavenly people where there is a system of divine pleasures. Brahma's folk is the most outstanding of all, and heavenly realms. Many seekers reach Brahmaloka, but even after reaching Brahma's word, they do not receive me, and they are reborn. Abrahmo, Bhumran Loka, Punravartino Arjun, Mam Pupete, Na tu kaunte punarjanam na vidyate. The one day of Brahma is considered to be 1000 Chaturyugi period. Night is also considered to have 1000 Chaturyugi. All real sense, thus, one night and one day of Brahma knows they know the meaning of time. Sahastra yug paryant aha yet brahmana viduhu ratrim yug sahastrantam te aharotra vedah jana. The creation of the Brahma, creation of the universe, is conducted in the day of Brahma and night of Brahma. When the whole holocaust is over, then this creation becomes silent. Then this creation becomes silent. Abhyaktad vyaktya sharva pravantu haram game ratra game praliyante tatra ev abhyakto sangake. Even at the conclusion of universe, that ultimate impressible Brahma does not, and because that is the cause of all creation, is not destroyed even when all the beings are destroyed. Those seekers who wants to attain param gati, salvation, they worship the unmanifest and only infinitely impressible Brahma. By doing this, ultimate impressible Brahma makes the ultimate abode really available to him. But the person who lives the worship of the ultimate impressible Brahma and worship the perishable world travels in the world. Abhyaktucharitiktastamahum paramam gatim yam prapna nivartante he tadhyam paramam mam pursa sa paraparth bhaktya labhya tu ananaya yasyanta sthani bhutani en sarvamidam tatam. It is present and all divine being, all are present in the God, all beings is present among the all beings. That God has his own position among all beings. Because of this, these all beings are conscious. The most accessible means attaining such a divine being is his exclusive devotion. There are more resources in the world, but the latent God is soon available with the exclusion of devotion. There are two types of situations in the world which are going on form of beginning of universe. One is called Shukla, Pach, Shukla, and other is Krishna. But these motions are not for the ordinary man, only the special seekers. When a man dies, if he goes to many heavenly world, then he comes back again. When he goes by Shukla, he attains the ultimate abode and does not return again. But both these motions are called Uttarayan and Dashinayan. Dhumu, Ratis Tatha Krishna, Kharamasa, Dashinayanam, Tattva Chandramasham Jyoti Yogi Prap Nivardate. Shukla Sakhnaya Gati Hete Jagata Shashvate Mate. Ek ya yati anavrittim anaya avarte punah. The seeker who knows both these means, Uttarayan and Dashinayan, Marg, he then is not fascinated by worldly matters and tries to be free by knowing the reality. Sri Bhagwan said that many seekers become free from case coming to my refuge and remembering me. Naiti sati par janan yogi muhit kastan tasma sarveshu kaleshu yog yukto bhavarjun. Many types of auspicious actions or considered in word. For example, self-study of Vedas, that they are reading, and reading is also a kind of auspicious work. In the same way, many types of yajna are mentioned in the body Vedas. Many great men perform Vedic rituals. Apart from this, many great men continue to perform such rituals of physical and mental and emotional austerities in a simple manner. In the same way, deeds of charity, etc., may be done for many kinds of virtuous if done in senseless way. Whatever virtue is attained by all these auspicious deeds is less than the continual remembrance of God. For this reason, man should always remember the divine with the said deeds. By doing this, he really attains the eternal ultimate place. Auspicious result are achieved by the conduct of auspicious deeds. But there are also auspicious fools whose rituals can be possible in the world. If for some person rituals of those auspicious deeds are not possible, then man should chant the name of only Sri Bhagwan, and one must think about the nature. Vedesu yagyesu tapsu chaiv danesu yet purna phalam pradishtham ateti tatsarvidam viditva yogi param sthan mupadi chadyam. Om Tatsit Srimad Bhagwadgita Upanishadu Brahm Vidyayam Yog Shastre Krishnaarjuna Sambade Aksarbramhayoga Nam Astamo Adhyaya. Today I have defined the chapter number 8 of Bhagavad Gita, that is by name of Aksarbramhayoga. And now we will meet tomorrow in morning for chapter number 9. Om Sahanavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvava Yashinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shantihi Shantihi Shantihi.